Charlie Bobus, Inspirator International. Greetings, I'm a motivational dub poet, I'm an actor, and I'm an events coordinator, graphic designer, and farmer. Change the way you do things. Change the way you think. Change some of your acquaintances and make some bigger links. Stop hanging around with people who I like the negative. Can do anything in life as long as you think positive.
Greetings once again and welcome to Good News Jamaica's Hidden Gems. Today we're actually located in Grand Spence, St. Andrew, and we're here with events promoter, dub poet and author Charlie Bobus. Welcome.
Welcome, greetings.
Respect. Thanks for taking the time out to come and sit with us. We just want to start the interview just by saying, blessings,
Blessings.
Blessings
all the time.
Yeah, my sister, the creativity just out there. I just want to applaud you for that. Get me? So before we start, give me a one Jamaican proverb that stand out to you and give me the reason why.
Well, one proverb I'm gonna say stand out is the one where them say, every day a bucket go well, one day the bottom must drop out. Cause it come back to remind me of my mother, you know what I mean, where my mother used to tell me, say, why every day the bucket go well, one day the bottom must drop out, and then I remember say my mother died while I was really young. So that proverb they kind of resound in the head, and then it can also mean a changing, you know what I mean, because so if you do the same thing the same way, it go fail eventually,
exactly.
Or it bring about a success. Then after a while you have to just say it done this way, you know what I mean? Because everything have to come to an end, as them would say.
Alright, blessings for that. So Charlie, where did this love for dub poetry and just creativity come for you?
Well, it came for me naturally growing up, but it come for me when I was going to school. And it evolved out of dancehall. My dub poetry evolved out of dancehall because I used to go perform on the stage and do dancehall and write dancehall, you know what I mean, until like dub poetry chose me, because one day I changed some of my songs them and go on a show, Jamaica Vibes, and did one of my dancehall piece as a dub poem, and everybody loved it, you know what I mean. The reaction was really overwhelming, and got the opportunity to go do a next poetry show, and then from that I'm going to do a next dub poetry show, and then I end up to do an interview. So I'm like, that was in 2005. So it had to be like I make a decision whether I want to pronounce myself to the world as a dub poet and make up my mind, say, say dub poetry is a better vehicle for bring about the message, because I see myself as a motivational dub poet. So with the motivation vehicle, it would more be cleaner for bring it through dub poetry.
Makes sense, as opposed to the other avenue. And I'm actually like what you're saying, because you said dub poetry chose you never chose it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I love that. So before we move any further, I want you to give me a one or two piece of your work for just enlighten the viewers on who Charlie Bobus is.
Yeah, man. Use your experience. Use your experience and get stronger. Don't sit around in regret any longer. Be careful how you use your anger. Let not the pain make you bitter, just better. Use your experience and get stronger. Don't sit around in regret any longer. Be careful how you use your anger. Let not the pain make you bitter, just better.
The people use your experience. Don't sit down and dwell in the sorrows. I say, get up and go out there and push. Love it, love it, love it. Yo, people, the man have talent, and his motivational words the man has spit. I say, so tell me a little bit about the album.
Yeah, well, the album is called Creative Energy, you know. It's creative energy, it's motivational dub poetry. And I produced it myself, you know. It's a collection of some of my dub poems, and it was actually released in Canada. Because it has 2 tracks in here that was done in Cornerstone Studio. In Scarborough in Canada. And it is actually not officially released in Jamaica, but it has been on the iTunes and the local radio stations have been playing it, and it has been pushing, because I also have the book Creative Energy, which was also launched, you know. So it's the book and the CD, and also a video which was also premiered on many different TV stations, you know.
Okay, so there's a video on YouTube also?
Yes, the video is on YouTube.
Alright, so just give them the title, so give them the title so people can actually go out there and check out the video and support it.
It's called Creative Energy. Creative energy, creative energy, creative energy flowing within you and me. Almighty light in the way is the only way you see. Seek in your life spiritual electricity. For guide you, make your heart and your mind feel free. Creative energy, creative energy, creative energy to take the poor from poverty. We need the youth to open up your eyes to reality. Instead of segregation joining up progressively. Instead of building gangs and partnerships in industry. Start weeding out the seeds of hatred and jealousy. Putting ideas together, working continuously. You're bound to get your blessing from the Almighty. Just forget about competition, use your creative energy. Creative energy, creative energy, creative energy flowing within you and me. Almighty light in the way is the only way you see. Seek in your life spiritual electricity. For guide you, make your heart and your mind feel free. At home to get light, you know to turn on a switch. For this energy, pray and believe it's accomplished, or else you will continue stumble around in darkness every time yet so close, wondering why you miss. Buck up in an obstacle, fall in a pit. Remember, action needed or you won't become real fit. Action and prayer will make you deserving a fit. Action and prayer will make you deserving of it. Creative energy, creative energy, creative energy flowing within you and me.
So as you have mentioned, creative energy, you know. So now this whole COVID thing mash up the world, right?
Mash up the world.
So now, as you can, well, for me, you know, me say, well, if you're not a creative, you know, or if you don't use your creativity during times of turmoil, I'm saying basically lost. So how did you know use your creativity to possibly reinvent yourself during this COVID period?
Well, with my creativity, you know, I turned to my farm more, you know.
Okay, so you have a farm also?
Yes.
Nice.
I have a farm, you know. So I've been working towards that, and my new objective that I'm working on is a Dub Poets Cafe.
Okay, good idea.
You know what I mean?
It's needed too, you know.
Yeah, man.
Very good idea. Okay.
So that is what I'm trying to get established, you know what I mean, in this time.
Nice. So is there like a dub poet community in Jamaica, and what is that like, if there is one?
Well, there is a dub poet community in Jamaica. It's not that vibrant as it was, and unfortunately the last couple of my generation players, like I would say big up to Tree Alive, you know, Dub Master Lynch passed off. And one of our great dub poet Ganja also passed off, you know. But you know, you have dub poets out there that are doing their thing, like the Muta and Yasso Safari, and DYCR, and my brethren Rastakura also, like myself, he keep poetry events, you know. So there is Rash Shaddai also, and there's a couple of dub poets now that are not 100% active because of the COVID. But there's a community nonetheless, you know.
Alright, so I know of the Dub Hub that's up in St. Ann Dub Club.
Dub Club.
So do you go there at times to perform, or?
Yes, I actually performed there last month. Yeah,
okay.
And performed.
And what was that experience like for you?
It was a great experience, you know. It was very nice, because it's good to be out there performing again, you know. I also performed at Jerk 22.
Oh, okay. That's in Barbican, right?
Yeah. The
okay,
Jam
nice.
I performed there, and I performed over Jamnesia by a poetry event just last Saturday. So
exercise the creativity to save you, man.
Yes,
love it.
The dub poetry scene it's kind of open. I'm right now planning my next event, because I also keep poetry events. I used to keep a yearly event called Creative Energy.
Okay.
I even started the first one out by 4 Road Square in Grandspen, where I bring Sizzler and Itana and Caveman
nice.
And I did one over by New Day All Age School, where we brought in Itana, Muta Baruka, and a lot of artists and dub poets, you know, Yasso Safari and Lynch. And so I've been keeping events, because even when I went on tour in Canada and was up there doing the youth program, I also was keeping a weekly poetry event in a club called Ngoma on College Street, you know. It's called Live Thursday.
Okay, so you definitely have the experience and have the talent for just push it out just the same.
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah, because I also had that next event, the one that I'm trying to bring back it's called Dub Poets in Concert, you know, where we used to bring in the dub poets, all the dub poets, and I used to keep it up on the roof down in New Kingston and
oh yeah. Okay, I know that spot. All right, cool. So before we move any further, more just give me a gem or two that you can possibly impart on those that's tuning in, or even those who want to be dub poets like yourself.
Yeah. Well, I would say just try and be a unique dub poet, you know what I mean, and don't become too heavy in terms of like they always say that the dub poets try to preach to the masses, you know what I mean, and it's a little bit heavy art form that people would not like accept commercially. But it's not true. We have to work on getting dub poetry accepted by the masses and more respected as a reggae art form. And I've been pushing for a long time and getting the thing to be reaching a next level, you know. So just keep trying. If you want to be a dub poet, just practice your art and push your thing and just try and to get it on the major rhythms and get out there, you know what I mean? Try.
Alright, cool. So what's one thing you don't want to see implemented in Jamaica for the dub poets to actually help them to enhance their craft more?
Well, in terms of in Jamaica, I would like to see there be a more structured industry for dub poetry, you know what I mean? Like dub poetry doesn't have an industry for itself per se, you know, like you have the reggae industry, you know what I mean? You have the vintage artist industry, all different parts of reggae are really represented by some form of association. Dub poetry doesn't have any.
Okay. Well, that's something you can probably also look about trying to implement yourself, because any idea, you know, so the idea will be there, you know, and multiple people might have the same idea, but if somebody don't make the first step.
Yeah, for real, because there was a dub poets collective in Canada, which I was also a part of when I went up there the first time and did the International Dub Poetry Festival. Yeah. There was a very large collection of dub poets, but even that organization split up and dissolved, you know. Okay. So, and we were trying to bring about a structure like that here in terms of a dub poet collective form of thing, you know. All right, cool. But opening my dub poets collective, my dub poets cafe, you know, is gonna be like a place where the dub poets can have a place for themselves and can build a history around dub poet and help to build a narrative to know that there's a spot for dub poetry where we can have live bands event and we're gonna be like spinning the old records and just like doing the dub poetry live to live music. Yeah? And creatives thrive off of creatives, and so once you're around people with similar likes and similar interests, it'll go push you for the more same way. Yeah, for real. Love that, man. Love that. Where can people find your work and how can they actually reach out to you if need be? Yeah, well, you can find my my album online. It's on iTunes and on a major platform. It's called Creative Energy Motivational Dub Poetry. And you can reach out to me for my books there. I'm working on getting them back in the stores. You know, I'm always selling my books and my CDs and always out there performing. But you can contact me at WhatsApp 1-876-499-8982. You can reach me on Instagram, it's Charlie Bobus, it's B-O-B-U-S, or you can reach me on Facebook, it's Charlie Bobus. And you can email me charliebobus@gmail.com. So, you know, you can follow the Dub Poets Cafe Facebook, Instagram page, because the restaurant and cafe is going to be opening up soon. So just look out for that, you know. And people reach out and like himself, look out for it. But I'm going to be greedy, you know. So I'm going to ask you for one more tune before we close out. Just one more. Yeah, man, respect, you know. I'll give you a piece, you know. This one is called Rasta Now. It's a new piece that I did. I'm going to be releasing soon. It's not on this album. Rasta, no, I love we are spread. Rasta, no, them want to see we're dead. Rasta, no, them aim up our head. Think we would the mad after the chops and all they said. Rasta, no, positivity we spread. Rasta, no, them aim up our head. Rasta, no, not fashion, created or fake Rasta. Lots of decision for make. Watch for imposter Rasta. Remember when in school them never accepted Rasta. Watch the food we eat. Mac and J Rasta. We spread positivity so they want to block we. Wish they could take away the legacy of Marley. Can't exploit the philosophies of Marcus Garvey. Them can't stop so much from hailing Selassie. Rasta, no, I love we are spread. Rasta, no, them aim up our head. Rasta, no, them want to say we're dead. Think we would have mad after the chops and all they said. Rasta, no.
You hear that?
One mission for reggae, dub poetry or roots rock. Them looking for the message of love from jam rock, philosophical ideas to maneuver the roadblock in times of sorrow. Listening lovers rock songs from childhood makes memories comes forth. Garnet, Silk and Sizzler, them sang bring comfort. Wanted Buju free. Now we look towards his concert. Enough that living in prison, but building them own fort. Rasta, no, I love we are spread. Rasta, no, them want to say we're dead. Rasta, no.
See it there?
Positivity will spread.
See it there, Rasta, no. Blessings, blessings. People, yo, this was an awesome interview. Charlie, big ups again. Yeah, man, keep it up, keep up the good work, and I look forward to great things. Man, say, the restaurant, the club, all that stuff, and just keep on doing it, man.
Man, that is my vision, you know, to bring dub poetry and keep pushing dub poetry, you know, and to create spaces for our island's culture.
Definitely, you know? Definitely. All right, respect. People, thank you for tuning in for another wonderful interview. Have a blessed one and stay tuned for more. Peace.
One love.
Thank you for checking us out on Good News Jamaica TV for content that informs, inspires, and transforms. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more positive Jamaica content. Walk good,